Ramsey, Aubameyang, oh brilliant! He took it first time and with devastating effect. Put through by Steve Boll, would you believe it?
I don't want to waste what's left. The storms we
Of the game, according to the referee, and Bergkamp certainly life in hand.
No, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Henri, what a goal!
Dance through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
He's in again, pushed out by Bartes, Wiltor!
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Blind Gooner. Welcome to another show. Listen, we are back in action. Arsenal are taking on Liverpool, and joining me to build up to the game is Zach the Kind Gooner. How you doing, Zach?
I'm okay, Daniel. I'm okay. Thanks for having me on again. And yeah, we were saying just off air, weren't we, what a difficult week it's been. And, you know, our good friend, Claude, passed away, as everyone, I'm sure, is aware by now. And this game tonight, I'm buzzing for it because we win it for Claude tonight. This game is for Claude, yeah? So, fingers crossed.
Yeah, it is, mate. It's been a tough week, and you know, and I put a tweet out at the before we come on air, and I said if we don't win, expect a thunderstorm.
Yeah,
because
no, that
honestly,
you replied
mate,
to that was a reply to my tweet.
Yeah, I quoted your tweet, didn't I? And put because you put join us, and I said, oh yeah, you know, don't expect a thunderstorm if we don't win.
Mate, there'll be more than thunderstorms. There'll be a snowstorm, there'll be sleet, and there'll be every kind of storm imaginable. There'll be a tornado, mate, if we lose tonight. So let's pray that we can win this game tonight for Claude, man. That's what we've got to do.
Yeah, big up everybody in the chat. Liam, Static, Arsenal Manic, Tony, Blackwell, Aaron, Raw Aaron, Louis Johnson. So yeah, big up to all of you guys in the chat. Remember, keep smashing that like button. It's so important. It helps the growth of the channel. So yeah, Zach, how are you feeling about this game? You know, in terms of if we're looking at it from an Arsenal point of view.
Listen,
because you know the thing is as well, Zach, I never realized that I didn't look at the table. We're only, if we win, I think we go 5 points off of Chelsea.
Yeah,
because they massively fucked up today, didn't they? Like the
thing is, mate, yeah, I'm not looking at any bigger picture other than tonight's game for Claude. Like that's my mentality right now. Yeah, like under normal circumstances, I would be completely indifferent to tonight's game. Yeah, I'd be indifferent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be buzzing. I wouldn't be nervous. I wouldn't be anxious. But because it's for Claude, I'm nervous already. We're just under 2 hours away from kickoff. I am nervous because I need this win for Claude, man. And I actually think we'll win. I think we will win. And I want us to put all of our opinions on the manager aside tonight. You know, Arteta in, Arteta out. I want us to put all of our opinions on certain players that we don't rate. Put it aside. Bellerin, Willian, whoever, Xhaka, whoever you don't like. Let's put it aside for one night, yeah? And that's what I'm going to try and do. Whatever the starting lineup is, even if I don't agree with it, we go with it. because we need all the positive energy to win this game for Claude. Because
exactly. You were so right, Zach. You're so right, mate. And do you know what it is? And we were just saying off air, and me and you have kind of a little bit of a different outlook this evening. I said to you, didn't I, off air, and I said, you know what, I it's hard because I think about Arsenal, and then naturally I think about Claude, and it makes me sad. So it's a bittersweet thing. But you're right. Got to win this game, and hopefully we do. And hopefully, do you know what? For me, I want to see them play well. I want to see them play well because that's all. That's what Claude wanted. That's all he ever wanted, and it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was passionate. He was hard on the team, not because he wanted to get views on YouTube or he wanted to get the drama factor. He was there like that with Arsenal because he wanted them to win. He was so passionate about the club.
Oh, definitely. And I said on our tribute show to him the other night that me and Claude, we were pretty much aligned on everything when it comes to Arsenal Football Club, like apart from one or two little things. And I think he was very similar to me. People think that I have extreme opinions on Arsenal Football Club, but I don't really. I just want what's best for Arsenal Football Club. I want us to win.
Yeah.
I want us to win. I want us to challenge for league titles. And that's all Claude ever wanted, yeah? And that's all he ever wanted. And he was fair in his criticism of players. And when they done well, he praised them. And that's what I'm
Mate,
like.
Claude was more optimistic than I was. Do you remember? I think it was the week before the West Ham game.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, we could win this." And I said, "Claude, let's not write off West Ham." He said, "Oh, I'm really positive we could win us." And I was being down. I was a bit of like, "Nah, Claude, it ain't going to happen." He's like, "Come on, we've got to be positive." So Claude,
Look, as I said, I think I'm going to be really nervous tonight because A, I want this win for Claude. B, I don't know, there's something, and I know this is going to sound a bit out there, a bit extreme, yeah, but we have been very divided as a fan base for many, many years now, Daniel. You'll know this, yeah? Going back to the Wenger out days, Wenger in days, we're probably looking as far back as 2012, 2013. Yeah. So a good 8 years, 8, 9 years. Our fan base, whether you like it or not, has been divided, right? And that is not good energy for this football club. We need to be together. We need to be fighting for the same cause. I'm just wondering if Claude's passing, can bring us together. Because this is what I'm saying tonight. Because tonight, I'm talking about tonight's game, but maybe this could set a tone for the upcoming games and the rest of the season. That if we're together, we're all the fans are together, none of this Arteta in, Arteta out, then maybe, just maybe, we can go on a bit of a run. We can go and win the Europa League and maybe even nick top four. Probably not, but do you know what I'm saying? With that positive energy, I think we can do something, and we can do it in Claude's name. And if we at the end of the season, we can look back and say, Jesus Christ, we put one hell of a run together, starting from tonight. Nobody can tell me that Claude wouldn't have had an impact on that. Something, and I know some people watching this are going to think, "What's he talking about?" But I believe him.
mate, it makes sense. It makes sense. And that's the one thing I've liked about this week. Out of all and it has been a shit week. This probably the shittest week ever that I've had for a long time. But the one thing that I have liked is that there have been such an outpouring of love. Love and support. Listen, you might say, some of the people, listen, I don't want to get into all that, people say, oh, there's an agenda. They weren't really true fans. And listen, I want to put all that aside. And listen, it's not about that.
Yeah, I agree.
It was nice to see that despite what you may think of certain individuals, they it's like I've seen, with people, that used to, be on AFTV with Claude. Listen, they knew him as well. So why shouldn't they say, pay their respects? Okay, listen, things might have went a bit south towards the end, but you know what? Unfortunately that's life. You can't really change that.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
nobody knew what was round the corner. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, Daniel, in life, yeah, human beings, we're not perfect. People fall out, people have arguments, people make up,
Yeah,
and everyone has their own right to remember Claude in their own way. And it's not for us, it's not for me, you, or anybody else to tell anyone how they're going to remember that guy, because we all had our own memories of him, whether it was just knowing him online and watching his AFTV videos or whatever, or if we knew him personally. We all had our own experiences to share. And that's, I'm not going to sit here and say because somebody had a falling out with him, they can't grieve him and they can't be genuine. Of course they can. And that's my take on it. And I know other people have different views, but I'm not going to get involved in that. None of that is going to bring our friend back. And as I said, bringing it back to the football tonight, we win this game for Claude and we go on a run and we do it for Claude. See where we end up at the end of the season.
yeah, definitely. Listen, guys, there's 20 people in the chat. Smash the like button. Smash it
And
if you've
smash the
not
like,
done so
guys.
already. Yeah, drive the likes up, and also share the content around as well. Let's try and listen. I looked at it today, and I'm 149 subscribers away from 2,000.
Wow.
Literally, it's right there on the horizon. So please, do subscribe as well. And
That's amazing, mate. Well done. Well done on that, mate. And I know, look, I'll say this as well. I know Claude was very supportive of you on your channel, and you had a little regular show, didn't you, every week? And
yeah, mate,
look,
I owe everything to him. Absolutely everything to him, from the interviews I've done on AFTV to this channel to the people watching. It's all possible because of Claude, because
yeah.
he gave me a chance. He saw something in me, and that's why I'm. Listen, guys. I've said this to you, and I said this in my tribute as well. I said, listen, I absolutely everything for him.
Yeah, but he loved you, Daniel. And look, I like you, and we've only recently started talking, really, haven't we? We didn't really know
Yeah,
each other before. But Claude's the reason why I know you now, because I was in a group chat with Claude on WhatsApp, and I used to say to him, "Oh, that guy, the blind gooner on AFTV, I like his opinions on football." And then he would tell me, "Oh yeah, I take him, I help him through the crowds, I help him back to the station and stuff." And then I said, and then he always said to me, "Oh, you should come on. We'll get me, you, and Daniel together." And that's how it came about, mate. So I'm going to be, as much as I can, I'm going to be trying to support you on the channel as well, mate. So,
yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that. And you know what? Zach? Like, remind me of a younger version of Claude. Like, no,
oh,
mate. Honestly, do you know what you do?
oh,
Because you're very, very similar in personalities, and very kind of similar in your outlook on life.
I think, yeah. Look, the thing is, I was talking to Helen about this the other day. I connected with Claude on just a human being level, like hard to explain because on paper you would think we wouldn't have much in common, right? Like I'm 30, I'm late 30s, he was late 50s, and different generations and all that. But on paper you wouldn't have thought it. But yeah, we connected, mate, and I think I am like him in certain ways, but I think at my age, I mean, I'm quite a calm guy most of the time, yeah. I'm quite calm. I do meditation and all that stuff. Whereas I think Claude at my age, he was probably running riot, you know, doing crazy things. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Like, especially on Arsenal, like our views on Arsenal are so similar, and that's why I
Yeah.
gravitated towards him. You know, like I could say anything about Arsenal, and I guarantee you, apart from on Mesut Ozil, we would agree. Mesut Ozil was the only time we ever disagreed.
Yeah, I've just seen a comment from Mad Max in the chat. It says when you get to 2K, Dan, you'll have to put a dress on, mate. That's not happening. Not in a million years, mate. Jesus Christ.
You know what you'll have to do, Daniel? You have to buy one of those Claude Voice of Reason jumpers that he used to wear. You know that voice. I'll buy it for you, mate. And then on 2000, when you hit 2000, you have to wear that. That's fair.
Do you know what I'm gonna do as well, right? Yeah. You know, when I get to, because you know, me and Claude always, you know, on our show, on their regular shows, and even, you know, those that watch the regular shows that I had on Claude's channel, we usually always say, mate, you'll get 5K soon. You'll get 5K soon. And when I get to 5K, I'm gonna do something to honor
Yeah.
Claude when I get to 5K, because I tell you, no, he really big trying to push my channel, you know, massively, and
Yeah.
you know, it's mad, mate.
Do you know what it is, mate? I was talking earlier, and the thing about Claude, he supported people, right? And it doesn't matter how many subscribers you had or who you were. He supported people who were on their way up. You know, at the bottom, they're on their way up, and the vulnerable people as well. I was watching that video of, you know, that 90-year-old fan Ernie, when Ernie passed away. I don't know if you've seen the video where Claude's really emotional and he's crying because.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that video, Daniel?
Which video? Sorry, which
So
one?
basically, Claude, there used to be an old Arsenal fan called Ernie. He was about 90 odd, yeah, and he used to go home and away games every game. And Claude used to help him around, you know, because he was obviously very old. He had a walking stick and stuff. And Claude used to help him. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link later. But basically, it's an interview with Robbie, and Ernie had just passed away. I think he was 90. And Claude was just in tears, mate. He couldn't do the actual interview. He's like, I can't talk about football. Ernie's just passed away, and he was in tears. And that's the measure of the man, mate. He was always helping people who were less well off than him. And, you know, and that just goes to show what a class act he was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Do you know what, Claude? Look, he was, nobody is ever gonna come close to the type of bloke that he was. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's just absolutely, you know, he's one in a million, mate.
Yeah, he was. He was one in a million, that's for sure. And you know, he'll be sorely missed. But I'll tell you what, he wouldn't want us to be moping around. We've got an Arsenal game to prepare for, and knowing Claude the way we did, he'd be like, "Come on, guys, let's get back to business," as he would say, back to business.
Definitely.
And,
so yeah, Zach, with this game, like, what sort of lineup do you think Arteta's going to go with?
well,
because you know, looking at his press conference, and I watched it, and it kind of suggested that this game is still important. He kind of said that, you know, I mean, I personally didn't think so at the time, and I still maybe don't think so. But he said, you know, we still have a possibility of getting European football through the league, which was laughable. But you know, it's kind of suggested that he's not going to go easy tonight. He's going to pick a decent strength side.
yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think we've got a few injuries, haven't we? because I know Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe, they only trained for the first time yesterday. So they probably won't be in the starting lineup, either of them two. Then you've got Partey. Is he match fit? Don't know, but he'll probably start because we haven't got many options in midfield. I think Luiz is injured. David Luiz is injured. I think it will be a strong team, but I'm sure it won't be the team that I would put out. But I think it will be strong enough to beat a Liverpool side that, let's be honest, have been absolutely terrible this season based on their last couple of seasons. So they're there for the taking. Liverpool are there for the taking. Do you know what I really want us to see tonight, is I want us to give it a real go, be on the front foot from the start. I don't want us to be sitting back all defensively, and I want to put a Danny Ceballos next to Thomas Partey. I don't want to see this Granit Xhaka midfield slowing it down, passing backwards and back to the centre backs. I want to see us on the front foot, because I'll be honest, it's been quite a few years since an Arsenal team I've looked at and thought, yeah, we're on the front foot. Because for me, the last time we really used to take games to the opposition was when we had Santi Cazorla in midfield and Alexis Sanchez in the team. Yeah, because we could control the midfield and we could be on the front foot. But whether we've got the personnel to do that right now, I'm not sure. But that's why I'd put a Danny Ceballos in there. Whoever the midfield pairing is, I want Danny Ceballos in there because at least he can pass forwards, and Thomas Partey as well, he can pass forwards. I don't want to see any of this sideways backwards nonsense today. But yeah, we'll see, mate. I think personally, I'd like to see Pepe and Martinelli on the wings. I think that would give us the strongest wing play that we can do is Pepe and Martinelli. And then obviously you choose one of Aubameyang or Lacazette. But I think Aubameyang's a better goal scorer. But yeah, mate, we'll see what kind of lineup he puts out. What do you think he'll go with, mate?
Well, look, we know David Luiz is out, and I've seen reports that Saka's out as well, right?
He trained yesterday, didn't he?
Is Saka out? I'm pretty sure I saw a report that Saka was out.
Okay.
So I'd play. So we don't know if Smith Rowe's available, do we? Because he picked up an injury as well on international duty. He's probably going to pick Odegaard.
Yeah.
He's probably going to put Thomas Partey in there. I definitely want to see Thomas Partey in there. Do you know what though? I want to see more from Thomas Partey. I've not been. I know he's got the talent and he's a great player, but we've not seen anything like his level yet, have we? Really?
No.
And I know he's been hit by injuries a lot. I don't want to see. I don't want to see flipping Bellerin in the side. Do you know what? I've just got a thing about Bellerin. If he's in the side, it just doesn't bode well, and I'm not a big fan of Bellerin.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Me either. But as I said to you at the beginning of the show, whatever team he puts out there, and I suspect it will be a team that we're not that happy with. I'm not gonna go off on one. I'm not going to start ranting about Bellerin or Willian, whoever's in the team, because I want that positive energy for tonight. Just for tonight only, with Claude's name, I want us to really, even if it's Bellerin and Willian and Xhaka, let's just go with it and see what we can do tonight. Yeah. But yeah, I think he might play Bellerin, to be honest, because he seems to like him, even though I don't rate him at all. But I'd like to see Callum Chambers get a game, whether it's at right back or centre back. And
I've been really impressed with Callum Chambers, especially in the last game against West Ham. I know we kind of we struggled. I've been really impressed with him.
Yeah, me too. I think Callum's really good, to be fair. But yeah, let's see, man. I put my team out earlier, and do you want me to read my team that I tweeted earlier?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it.
All right, mate. It's going to be a bit surprising to most of the people in the chat and the viewers, but this is my team, and it is what it is. I'll put Ryan in goal, Cedric right back, Chambers, Gabriel centre backs, Tierney left back, in midfield Thomas Partey and Danny Ceballos. I put Saka in at number 10, and I know you're saying he might be out, but I heard that
I
he
think
trained.
Tony's saying they're having late fitness tests.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I'd put
Yeah.
Saka in at number 10, if not Odegaard. Then my front three, and this is where people will be surprised as well. My front three would be Nicolas Pepe, Gabriel Martinelli, and Balogun up front. That's my starting 11. Yeah,
That's not a bad starting 11. I would Balogun. Yeah, mate, I'd love to see Balogun in the side.
Oh mate,
You know what?
Balogun is a
I'd
killer.
love to see. Yeah, I'd love to see Balogun in the side.
It'd be good, but that's my starting 11. What would your starting 11 then be, Daniel?
Okay, so mine would be. Do you know what? I know people give Leno a hard time, and I understand it. I get it. I absolutely get it. But I would put Leno in goal. I will put Chambers at right back. I'll put Gabriel and Pablo Mari. Listen, I know he didn't have the greatest of games, but he has got it in him. If he plays to how he can play, he's got it in him. Tierney at left back. There's just there's not even a discussion, really, is it? I would go with Thomas Partey in midfield, and I don't know, like it's obviously going to be Granit Xhaka, isn't it? He's going to go with Granit Xhaka. I wouldn't go with Granit Xhaka. Yeah. I wouldn't go with Granit Xhaka, but I
think he will go. He will go with Xhaka, but
I don't really like. Do you know the thing is, I don't really like Ceballos and I don't really like El Neni, so I don't really like any of them. So if I was picking, I would probably pick Granit Xhaka just because.
Oh mate, come on! What does he?
Do you know what? He doesn't bring nothing, but I don't like all three of them. I don't like Ceballos, I don't like Granit Xhaka, and I don't like El Neni.
Ceballos has got it in him to be like a good player, but he just has been very inconsistent. But he hasn't really been starting games. So I'd start Ceballos, mate. Yeah, I'd put him in, and I'd put him next to Thomas Partey. But if you're going with Granit Xhaka, then that's fine. So who would you go? Who would be your front four then?
Say that again, Zach. Sorry.
Who would be your front four?
Who would be my front four? I'd have Odegaard in that number 10 role. In that where I'd have Saka on the right. I'd have Pepe on the left.
Yeah,
because I think Pepe can do a job on the left.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to see Martinelli there, but in that main striker. But I don't know. Like I don't know. It's a tricky one as well because listen, I know Laka ain't good enough, but he's been playing quite well recently, isn't he, Laka?
You're not going to put Aubameyang in?
Do you know what? And a lot of the people in the chat are going to be surprised at this because I've championed Aubameyang. I have championed him and said, listen, he's going to come back into form. But do you know what? I'm not sure I will put him in because he's not really earned it. Like, do you know what? If we're going on current form, Laka's over him.
Yeah, but Laka's not great either. I'd put Martinelli.
No, but do you know what? He might not be great, but if we're going off current form, he has done more than Aubameyang. And yeah, I would put Martinelli in, but I don't know. Like I'd bring Martinelli on. I'd definitely bring him on. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a tricky one because yeah, I'm not sure. Like I would definitely give Martinelli a try. Listen, my preferred striker, I'd love to have Balogun in there, but it ain't gonna happen, is it?
Next
I'd love
season,
Balogun to be
you
in
know
there.
what, Daniel? Next season, I want our three strikers to be Martinelli, Balogun, and I want us to sign a new striker, and I want us to sell Aubameyang and Lacazette. That's what I would do, yeah? I'd go out and buy a proven goal scorer. Do you know what? I know this is very much against my normal logic. I wouldn't even mind going and getting Aguero, right? And saying, there you go.
Man, I know.
They're your three strikers, yeah? Aguero, Martinelli, and Balogun. And if Aguero is not as fit as he used to be, then you can bring Balogun and Martinelli in, fresh legs, youngsters, and they can learn off him. They can learn off a proper striker, yeah? He's won it all in this country. How good would that be? I wouldn't mind that at all, you know?
Yeah. Look, guys, there's 30 people in chat. We are across every single platform. There's 30 in chat, so please smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Do you know what, Zach? You want to know my honest thing, right? I would sell Aubameyang and Lacazette, and I'll go and get Haaland.
Yeah, that's going to be very
expensive.
expensive.
Do you know what, mate? Do you know what? Right, I was talking to Sam Greenwood yesterday because he came on as a guest, and I sort of said that actually, do you know what? Right, if we keep hold of Odegaard, there's a possibility that Haaland would come because I seen a report the other day, and I don't know how true this is because paper just talk bollocks all the time, and it said that Haaland would only go to Real Madrid if Madrid kept Odegaard.
Oh, really?
Because he's a big admirer. Because they're both Norwegian, aren't they? So like,
yeah. The thing is, though, he's going to cost a lot of money, and look, it could be done, but for me, Arsenal won't do what needs to be done to kind of get that deal across the lines. Because for me, I can see how we could fund it, right? Because if you sold Aubameyang, Lacazette, Bellerin, Xhaka, and Leno, because I don't think people will be. I don't know why everyone rates Leno. So if you sold those five players, you could probably raise 170 million, 150 to 170 million, right?
yeah,
You can stick in a bit of 100 million for Haaland, yeah, and then go and buy yourself a new goalkeeper as well. That would be my strategy. Are Arsenal going to do that? Of course they're not. Have Arsenal done what it takes to go and challenge for a league title over the last 15 years? Of course they haven't. So, you know, unfortunately, mate, Haaland's a good player, but I don't see him at the Emirates next season.
yeah, Haaland's a really good player, and I would take him because we haven't got no. Listen, I know people. Listen, I am a big fan of Aubameyang, a massive fan of Aubameyang.
I'm not.
But he's not hitting the heights this season, is he?
No. I would have sold him. I wouldn't have given him a new contract, but that's gone now. That's history. But honestly, I think this Balogun kid is going to be unreal. I think Martinelli's unreal. If you can add an experienced, like an Aguero striker, you can show them the ropes, and we can get rid of Lacazette and Aubameyang, man. Lacazette has flattered to deceive, right, at this football club. And Aubameyang, for me, is not the answer right now. So, as for tonight's game, who are you going to play up front then? What's your final decision?
Yeah, big up everybody in the chat. Let's let's have a look here. Let's have a look. What are you guys are saying?
How do I read the chat? Can I read the chat, Daniel, or not?
Can you not see the chat?
No.
Can you not see the chat? Hold on.
No.
Bear with us, guys. I'm gonna try and.
Oh,
I'm
here,
pretty
hang on.
sure-
Comments. Oh, comments. Yeah.
Yeah, click on the comments tab.
Oh, okay.
Big up Roadmap. Big up Seamus as well in the chat. I've just seen you.
Static. Hello, mate. Luigi.
Remember, guys, keep firing those likes up and put your comments and let us know what you're thinking about tonight as well. You know, we're building up to the game.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of these.
You guys are absolute legends. You know, this channel of this last week has taken off like something chronic. Getting a nice flow of people in the chat, nice new people as well as the regulars, and you guys are making it happen.
We've got Miss Melina. Big up, everyone. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Blind Goon if you haven't already. Legends. Static is saying, Daniel, Claude always wanted Arsenal to play their strongest team every week, but also go out there and win every game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma in Wonderland. I think we follow each other on Twitter. 100% we can win this for Claude. Let's do this. Sorry for your loss, guys. You will be sadly missed. Much love, Colonie Gunners.
Static saying 2-1 Arsenal here. Right at the bottom, Zach. Usually you get the latest comments right at the bottom.
All right, let me go. Let's scroll down then.
Yeah, right at the bottom. StreamYard, there's a lag on StreamYard as well.
Greetings straight from Kenya. Interesting.
Yeah, big up.
Roadmap FC. Laka over Ober at the moment, I agree. With Daniel, he will only give Martinelli 10 minutes, if that. Yeah, true.
Yeah, he probably will.
Very true.
Now,
Shafi,
Static. None of us, me or Zach, was on the tribute show last night.
Yeah, Static. We were not on there. Shafi Chowdhury. Pepe needs to play. Roadmap FC. Big up, Zach. How's Helen doing? Bet she is upset about Claude. Yeah, Helen's doing all right, mate. She's going on AFTV today, so you'll see her on AFTV if you tune into her show.
2-1 to the Gunners, says Mike England.
2-1 to the Gunners.
See, guys, we're both rattling through these comments, guys. So
do you know what? With the predictions, right? I know this is going to sound a bit weird because it is Liverpool after all, and they're still a very good team. But I've just got a feeling we're going to win 3-0 today. And
wow.
I think I want it. Let's do this for Claude, man. Let's do this for Claude. 3-0, I'm going. 3-0 Arsenal. What's your prediction, Daniel?
I said 2-1 in my prediction yesterday. Big up Steve as well. And the Arsenal Misfit says City and Leicester are scoreless after 57 minutes.
1-0 City.
Oh, 1-0 City.
Joanne Smith, 4-0 Arsenal. Well, presumably that's 4-0 Arsenal, Joanne, and not 4-0 Liverpool.
Big up Joanne Smith as well. Freedom first. Lacazette top. Martinelli on the left and Pepe on the right. He's going for. Liam Vince is going with 3-2.
Joanne is saying Xhaka is injured.
Oh, you got to be
I
kidding me.
heard that Xhaka was a little bit unwell, so he was facing a late fitness test. But knowing our luck, he'll probably be fit and he'll be playing because I don't rate him. But whoever he picks, once I see that lineup, it is what it is. Chris Wheatley, who is very much, he's just said looks like Laka is starting today, so that tells me that Aubameyang will probably be on the wing.
Give me a second. I'm blocking you, mate, because you're not going to come and disrespect my friend like that in the bloody chat.
Yeah, I saw that comment, but I refuse to acknowledge it. Just blocking, mate.
See you later.
Bye.
Sorry, do you know what? I couldn't let that slide. Sorry, not this week.
I saw it.
Not anytime. Not anytime.
No.
Not anytime. I don't care. People can cut. People are going to be nice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not having tolerate that.
Nah. Let's see what we can do, what we can produce tonight. As I said, I haven't been this nervous for a game in a long, long time, Daniel. I'm being honest with you, mate. And it's purely for Claude. I'm nervous for this game. I feel anxious. So I just hope they can do Claude justice tonight. And
Right, where was I with these comments down here?
that's a nice comment. That is a nice comment. Let me read that one. Seamus Moore, Liverpool fan. As a Liverpool fan, I hope Arsenal get the win for Claude. Yeah, you see that, yeah? That's the measure of Claude's personality and character. Everyone loved him. All the other people, non-Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Tottenham fans, they all love Claude, man. Honestly. And I don't think there's another social media football person out there who is so much liked across the footballing world like Claude was. So yeah, Seamus, thanks for that comment, mate. Appreciate that.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I just had no fucking. I just seen people in the chat. Yeah, big up to you guys. Listen, everyone's slamming that guy. Do you know what it is? I wasn't going to tolerate anything, and I wouldn't have tolerated it anyway. But like, not this week of all weeks. Do you know what I mean?
The best response, Daniel, is just to ignore them, block them, and ignore them. Because I saw the comment, but I just refused to acknowledge it. Block them.
Yeah, I do you know what, mate? Because I know it sounds really bad. Like, well, it's not really bad, but I'm an emotional wreck this week, and anything like that just tips me over the edge. I was just like, fuck it, I'm I had to block him. Liam Vince says, would you take Ramsey back if offered him? Not for me.
No thanks. No chance.
Exactly, freedom first. Kick and block all the negative. Exactly, mate.
Yeah.
James Dunlop, he says, I hope you guys win the Europa League for Claude.
Is that an Everton fan there? Is he?
Yeah, he's Everton. Yeah, he's a regular on Claude's channel. He's a good guy, James. I see him in the Bansters all the time on their chat, and he's a subscriber here as well. Yeah, good guy.
Ah, that's nice. And yeah, lots of love in the comments for Claude tonight.
We got Bad Boy. He said, let's hope the boys can put in a good performance for Claude. There we go. That's what we like to see. Like those kind of comments.
Yeah, man. But listen, Daniel, right? I think we got to do this for Claude. Do you know what? Ironically, we haven't got that bad a record against Liverpool at home, have we? Like at the Emirates. Remember the game where? I mean, was it did last season we beat them at the Emirates? Yeah, I think we
Yeah, we
did, didn't
did.
we?
Yeah, because they just won the title, and
Yeah, yeah. They were on the beach basically, but we still beat them. And then I
we
remember
got
that game.
Gary Taylor as well in the chat.
Yeah, so we've got nothing to fear. We've got nothing to fear tonight. And yeah, let's go and win them. Let's go and smash them up for Claude. And yeah, I'm buzzing for tonight, man. I'm buzzing.
We got Omar as well. Lots of you in the chat tonight. We've got over like 30 odd people, I think. I've not looked at it last check, but we got over 30 odd people in the chat. The teams are out soon as well, Zach. I've looked, it's 10-7, so we can react to the
Yeah,
teams soon
we'll
when
wait
they
until
come
the
out.
teams come out, and then we can go and get some dinner. I don't. Have you had dinner yet, Daniel?
I think the teams. I don't know whether Charles Watts has tweeted because he usually tweets it out, doesn't he, a bit earlier?
I know, 7 o'clock the teams. It's 8 o'clock kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah, so the teams will be out at 7.
Yeah. So we'll wait.
So
We'll wait for the teams, and we'll have a look at the team. But
yeah, well, so yeah, guys, keep firing your comments in. We'll read them out. It's this show's about you guys as well.
see, Ricardo E has said, "Love your channel, Daniel." I think Ricardo, you DM'd me, didn't you? That tribute compilation that you put together for Claude, and it was wonderful, mate. And I shared that with Helen, and she put it on Instagram. I think it's been shared quite a number of thousand times now. So thank you for that, Ricardo, for putting that tribute. It was quite moving, actually. It was quite a moving tribute, that one. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, we've got a good community, you know, and do you know what it is, Zach, as well, right? When I first started this channel, I said right from the off, even the chat box is just going to be positive, positive, positive. And
Yeah,
I've been blown away with the support, and you know, everybody's nice in the chat. You know, there's only on occasions where I've had comments like that. I know, you know, the more my channel gets bigger, the more it's going to be harder to filter out, and it's going to be a case of ignoring and just do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's nice that, you know, I've got a nice little community here. I know these guys, you know, some of these guys anyway, who have been here from day one, you know, Cheddars, Omar,
Mm,
and I know a couple of these guys that have been right with me from day one.
mm. I don't know if you heard. I was watching Robbie's show with the other day. I don't. It was yesterday, and he was saying that Claude's birthday was the 19th of October, and he was saying to everyone on the 19th minute, everyone should start clapping
Clapping.
a minute's
Yeah.
clap for Claude. And
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, so I think I might do that anyway.
Yeah, so same here, mate. Absolutely. We got James McCalden as well. Nice to see new people in the chat as well. I've not seen you know, couple of new faces there.
Yeah. A lot of people
Um,
watched our tribute to Claude, didn't they?
exactly, mate. You exactly static as well. Your comments, you know, the mods, you know, you lot do a fantastic job. And
Ah,
do you know what? When Claude said that you were a mod on his channel, and listen, I know Claude's recommendations, you know, he has good recommendations, and you guys have been fantastic.
see, Claude used to be. He wouldn't tolerate any of that nonsense. He would go crazy. He'd be like,
He
block,
would,
block
he
it.
would, he would say something as well. He'd be, you know,
I know. He was like that. He was like that. Bless him. But yeah, let's see how it pans out tonight. But it does look as though Lacazette's going to be starting up front, but
yeah.
which wouldn't be my choice. But it is what it is.
So
And
yeah, the team should be out. 5 minutes until the teams are out, guys. 5 minutes until the
yeah,
we see what lineup Arteta's gone with.
Static is saying Claude praised me so much, I'll never forget that. So Static was a mod on Claude's channel, yeah, as well.
Yeah, so Static he had a previous YouTube name, but I had to change it. So you might have seen him under somebody else, under another name.
Yeah.
But Static, yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's good mod. And then Omar's a mod on Lee's channel, Lee Gunner's channel as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really nice to. Yeah, yeah. I know. I didn't want to I didn't want to say it out, but Ricardo put it in the chat. Yeah, MN. Yeah, before
Amen.
you changed it, which I used to get it the wrong way. I used to say NM. I
Did
used
you?
to get it round the. Yeah, mate. I used to get it round the wrong way.
Man, I'm so impressed with your little readers that you've got where you can, that app that you got that you can read all the
On my screen reader on my
comments.
phone,
Screen
and
reader,
then
yeah.
on the computer I've got it in. Yeah. And you know
Amazing,
what
man.
as well? That's what's been good about this channel as well, because I've done football content, but I've been able to sort of educate people as well in to actually, I'm able to run a YouTube channel as, listen, I always make a joke with the guys on the chat and say, listen, occasionally the camera might be a bit wonky, or occasionally, the visuals
Yeah.
might be a bit off kilter, but me and the guys in the chat, we just laugh about it and they understand, and it's nice, because I never thought that I would ever, when I started my channel last year,
Mm.
I thought, what, I'll be a hobby. If I get 500 subscribers, I'll be happy. And now
Yeah.
here I am, nearly at 2K, still growing fast,
Yeah, man.
and
You're doing really
blown
well. You're doing
away.
really
And do
well.
you know what? I've had some nice moments along the way. Had Kevin Campbell on a few times, and
Mm.
got to interview Fabrizio Romano, which was really nice. And
Yeah, man.
I've had some nice moments along the way. Had obviously the regulars on, like Claude, and
Yeah.
I'd love to. I'm going to get Lee Gunner on at some point. It's a dream to have Lee Gunner come on my channel, man. That's a dream of mine.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the other guys, Kenny Ken as well. So yeah, I've had some good things along the way, mate.
Yeah, man. I know Claude definitely supported you, man. So I will be helping you out as much as I can. I'm sure other people will as well. And Tony Blackwell, Daniel, I'm usually on Claude's channel, but always watched you and him, and your tribute was touching. Hence why I'm here. Keep up your good work.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. I know you're a new subscriber here as well.
Liam Vince, what would be your ideal summer transfer window? You can take that one, Daniel.
What's the ideal transfer window, or who is the?
Just your ideal. What would you do?
I'd definitely get a striker. I definitely think we need a striker. We need a backup left back. We need a right back. We definitely need somebody to partner Thomas Partey. And I think we need an attacking midfielder, like a more experienced attacking midfielder.
Right, the team news are in. Team news is in,
Team
Daniel.
news in. Zach, take it away, mate.
Let me read. And look, I'm quite happy, relatively happy about this. And I haven't been happy about starting lineup in a while. I'm not 100% happy, but I'll never be 100% happy. But Leno in goal, Chambers right back, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Thomas Partey, Danny Ceballos, Nicholas Pepe, Thomas Odegaard, Aubameyang, and Lacazette. So no Granit
That's not
Xhaka,
bad.
no Bellerin, and no El Neni. I'm happy, relatively happy.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's not a bad side.
And let's do this for Claude. Come on. Let's do this for Claude, man. Let's batter these Scousers. Come on. No offense, Seamus. I know you're a Liverpool fan, but come on, man. Let's I'm not disappointed with that.
Liverpool's out. What's Liverpool's?
Oh, I don't
Is
know.
theirs out?
Let me have a look.
And everyone's saying 2-0 City as well in the chat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, listen, City. Do you know what as well? I would, and I've seen a couple of people saying in the chat, way back up in the chat about Sergio Aguero. See, I would have taken Sergio Aguero 3 or 4 years ago, but I'm just not so sure now. Like, because the thing is with Sergio Aguero, you have to look at what we're going to get out of him. Are we going to get a succession of games out of him, or is he going to spend most of the season on the injury bench?
Yeah.
You know, if we're going to get 10 games out of him, then it's not worth paying those high wages.
But that's why
he's going to want high wages.
But that's why I said Martinelli and Balogun. If Aguero's not fully, if he can come in and out of the side, he could teach those kids, Martinelli and Balogun. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. This is Liverpool's team, Daniel. Alisson in goal.
Oh, here's the Liverpool. Yeah.
Alisson in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Phillips, Kabak, Robertson, Fabinho, Thiago, Milner, and then their front three, Mane, Salah, Firmino. So it's a strong Liverpool team.
Yeah. We got Eric as well, Eric Jardine.
So yeah, man.
Hope your life's treating you well.
The problem is we have no Bukayo Saka or no Emil Smith-Rowe on the bench. The bench looks very, very weak apart from Martinelli. But hopefully that means Martinelli will get some game time then. But you can't count your chickens. The only gripe I have, right, is he's got Eddie Nketiah on the bench, but why not give Balogun a chance on the bench? You know what I mean? Anyway, I said I wouldn't moan today, so let's keep it positive.
Guys, as well in the chat, please turn on that notification bell, and don't forget I'm going to be back later this evening with a post-game show. That's going to be a flipping late one as well, because the game don't finish till like 10 o'clock, so it will be around about 5 to 10 past 10. Well, and hopefully a lot of people saying in the chat, hopefully that Arsenal mentioned Claude. I don't know, like they did the other day, didn't they? I can't see them doing it again. It'd be nice if they did.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I don't think they will. I think they tweeted about it, and yeah. Anyway, we win this game for Claude tonight, man, and
yeah, we got to do it for Claude. We got to win for Claude.
Joanne is happy by the looks of it. Xhaka ain't playing.
Yeah, it said Xhaka ain't playing.
Joanne Smith, that is.
Ricardo says, I hope they do.
You know what? I'd love it. I would love it if they did a joint minute silence for Rocky, who it was his 20th anniversary since he passed the other day, and then for Claude as well. I would love it if Arsenal did that. I'm not going to hold out that they will, but it'll be quite emotional if they did. You know?
Yeah, it would. It would.
Static is correcting my pronunciation. It's pronounced Firmino, not Firmino. Well, Static, I'm not an expert on Liverpool players, but yeah, point taken, Static. Point taken.
Yeah. So that is the teams.
That's the teams.
Listen, Zach, I think what we'll do is we'll probably wrap up here because we're almost approaching the hour mark, and I think that's probably a really good time, so we can get ready for the game and that.
Yeah.
And guys, listen, like I said, I will be back with my post game show at it'll be around about 10:15. I'll be live. So do set a reminder, set your watches, your notifications and all that, because I know YouTube notifications aren't the most reliable. Do smash the like button on your way out if you've not done so already, and subscribe if you are new. Listen, Zach, mate, thanks for coming on. It's been
No, you're
it's been a
welcome, Daniel.
blast.
Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm here to support you and your channel. And lots of love in the comments, which was great to see for Claude. And so big up, you guys.
Definitely,
And yeah,
definitely,
fingers
it's nice
crossed.
to see that.
Fingers crossed we get a victory for Claude.
Yeah. And do you know what, guys? All do that clap at 19 minutes in, because I'm certainly going to be doing it. 19 minutes into the game, clap for Claude.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just that'll be nice. And Claude, we're gonna win for you tonight, mate.
Definitely.
Listen, thanks to everybody that's tuned in. We're gonna win for you tonight, Claude. Come on, you Gunners.